Hello, welcome to the James Linker Experience. Thank you so much for being here. I wonder how much RAM that pigeon has. I bet it has Thunderbolt 4 ports also. Fancy.
Why the f are you in the trunk?
That's why, man, I'm trying to figure this out. Like, I'm over here. Yeah, this won't let me out. This.
Why are you in it?
Huh? They just put me in here.
Who put you in? The what?
The people. Yeah, I'm like, that's what I'm asking. That's what I'm saying. Just look.
Was his answer to who put you in there really the people? You better brush up on your improv before you start robbing people, sir.
Meet Boingonk The Clown. He has been out here for years, and you can tell. It seems he has black mold, and that's dangerous, isn't it?
Give him a kiss and you'll turn into a politician.
Alright, for everybody thinks that AI, this ain't it. I'm right here right now. It's not lit up right now, but as you can see, it's off the side of the road on Highway 62, Josh Tree, California. It's actually, the highway's over here. As you can see, the statue is out here in the desert. Other people showing up. Let's go take a walk around the backside of it. You guys can see what it looks like. Pretty creepy. Definitely kind of creepy.
All that is suitably unpleasant. I'm trying to understand not just how that turned up there from under the ground, I reckon, but also why would somebody make that? Get in your car and keep driving is my vote.
But when they say there's in this fog, and I've just been driving regularly, what is this right here? There's something in the fog that I can't explain, but I ain't drove to nothing. Y'all crazy. Look, it's on that, but not on my windshield. What's going on? Ooh, they got asbestos in the air. That's crazy.
Don't touch it. Oh, that looks like chemical fog. Let me just give it a bit of a rub. Why don't you take some home for your shower later as well, sir? There's a lot of these weird fog videos that have come out over the last month. That is really cool, but I'll stick to the generic landscape canvas, thanks.
Guys, that a small group of US billionaires, crypto bros, tech bros, etc., created their own private city in the country of Honduras with their own laws, their own courts, and when the Honduran government tried to stop it, they were sued for billions and billions of dollars by that group of people. They are trying to use this specific island in Honduras as a template for what they want to do across the entire world. They call them sedes, zones for employment and economic development. So they run it basically like a private city state. They have their own tax code, their own laws, their own police, their own everything. They even have their own government, not elected by any Hondurans, literally on their own sovereign land, on Honduras' sovereign land. And they're marketing it as the Hong Kong of the Americas.
Remind me not to go to Prospera Island for my next holiday. Not that I'm invited. I'm a bold aging man, not their type.
All the technology that we use today is from DARPA, which is a part of the government. They handle all of our military defensive systems, offensive systems. They create all the technology that we use today. The first self-driving car was in 1984 by DARPA. So all the stuff that we think is brand new and amazing, they've been had all this stuff. That phone you have is from DARPA. Facebook, Meta, yeah, that's all DARPA tech. They all work for the government. Why do you think it's free? Because you're the product. The fact that they're giving us ChatGPT and all this great technology, isn't it great? Man, they had this 30 years ago.
Is DARPA American?
DARPA is part of the government, yes. Think of it like S.H.I.E.L.D. You know Marvel?
Yeah.
They're S.H.I.E.L.D. They're like part of the shadow government, which they get all their funding from something called the black budget, which essentially is above the government. They don't listen to Congress or the POTUS seat. It can greenlight any project that they want from the black budget and then just like, oh, okay, yeah, let's do this now. We don't have to have, the president sign off, Congress, nobody.
And this is gonna sound stupid, but I assume to get in that group with the black budget, you don't get elected.
No, not at all. I mean, presidents aren't elected, they're selected. And this is why for the eighth time in a row, the Pentagon fails an audit. Surprise, surprise. They just failed an audit again.
The Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency is a research and development agency of the United States Department of Defense responsible for the development of emerging technologies for use by the military. Well, that was a mouthful. I'll be honest, I know nothing about DARPA, but I'm seeing more and more of these videos and I'm finding them pretty interesting. You just know that would be your car, don't you? Ain't no strong wind's gonna take down a McDonald's sign, though. Those things are built like cockroaches. Hollow Earth facts, probably. No airplanes are permitted to fly over North or South poles. Dumbs were specifically built in very close proximity to inner Earth entrances. What is a dumb? I feel like there's a joke in there somewhere, but I'm too dumb to figure it out. I'll read one more. The North and South magnetic poles do not coincide with the geographical poles as they should if the Earth were a solid sphere. I'll just leave that with you.
Bro, we over here doom scrolling while driving over here.
Oh my god, see, fuck, I'm gonna crash.
Bro, we over here doom scrolling while driving over here.
Oh my god, see, fuck, I'm gonna crash.
Imagine being stuck in traffic behind that thing. I can imagine that is going to be standard practice in our dystopian future.
O que tá fazendo com a voz?
It'll wash off.
O que tá fazendo com a voz?
Probably.
Simulation theory states that if simulated worlds, like video games, ever get to a point that we cannot tell them apart from reality, then we can effectively conclude that our reality isn't real, but we're actually all living in a simulation, and I can prove it with basic math. So we have our reality, V0. Someone in this so-called reality will eventually create a simulated world, like a video game, with perfect graphics and AI models that perfectly emulate humans, physics, and every single thing in our world with one-to-one accuracy. A perfect simulation of our universe. Call it V1. If V1 truly is an exact replica of our reality, then follow me here, it is 100% guaranteed that someone in V1, like a AI human model, will eventually create their own simulated world inside of V1. If someone did it in V0 and V1 is a carbon copy of V0, then someone will do it again in V1. Another simulated world with perfect graphics, graphics and AI models that perfectly emulate humans, physics, and every single thing inside of V1 with one-to-one accuracy. That would be V2. Now, the same thing would happen in V2, which creates V3, which creates V4, starting a chain reaction of simulated worlds inside simulated worlds. Infinite nested simulations, like a dream inside of a dream inside of a dream.
He lost me at V1. No, it's a theory we hear a lot about. I have a video about the Matrix, and games now and even AI adverts are becoming so realistic, sometimes it's hard to tell the difference. Our reality, if this is our reality, is getting weird really fast with the advancements in technology.
My uncle has a trail cam set up at my old grandparents' house. They've both passed away, and the place is abandoned. The camera takes 3 photos whenever it detects motion. This thing only showed up in one of those 3 shots.
For more info for anyone wondering, my uncle was up there and left. The trail cam caught him leaving in his car completely. The trail cam takes pictures so fast it looks like stop motion if looked through quickly. This thing walks up 6 minutes after he left. It's only in a few pics, and the time says the thing was only on screen for 1 second, and the next picture it is just gone. Never walked out of frame, just went away. Well, that's a genuinely unsettling image, and I'm sure his uncle is suitably freaked out.
This is a photo taken back when film was the only option. It is of my great-grandmother. It was taken by my grandfather as the building was burning down. She had been for years at the time. The area she can be seen is the kitchen. Here's the photo zoomed in. While a part of it freaks me out, there's another part that is at peace seeing her again.
It may be pareidolia, but that does seem to look like the image of a woman. I think an underwater nuke was something local fish were never meant to see.
Miren la nave, miren la nave. Esa nave, estamos en Jericó, en el Retiro. Ya ni lo veo.
Amor, llámalos.
Los voy a llamar.
Está fija, está fija. Sí, está fija.
Solín Salarra. Solín Salarra.
Papi, es la familia.
Familia estelar. Aquí y ahora estábamos hablando de Arturus. Y aquí estamos. Solín Salarra. Solín Salarra. Solín Salarra. Solín Salarra. El despertar de los dioses. Y vienen y nos saludan. Wow. No existen las casualidades. Gracias, Jericó, por tu energía. Gracias por culminar este retiro hermoso con estas presencias.
That was in Colombia, and that seems completely real. There is an object that shape above them. Does anyone know what they were saying? It sounded like the people were chanting or something like that when the UFO was above them. Strange things are definitely happening. This has been the James Linker Experience. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon.